So we're here at Circle Pond, and what are we looking for, girls?
Big Bertha.
Who's Big Bertha?
A turtle.
A turtle, right? And what's so great about this Big Bertha?
She's big.
She's big, yeah. And who used to ride Big Bertha down the Merrimack River?
Grandpa Ernie.
Yeah. And you know what? We're going to go on a hunt for Big Bertha, and we're going to follow the Triangle Pond here, which is right next to Stevens Pond, where I think Big Bertha lives. I've seen Big Bertha here before myself. And we're going to follow how Big Bertha goes from the Triangle Pond over to Stevens Pond, and then makes her way down to the Merrimack River. Because that's where Grandpa Ernie found Big Bertha first, right? And he rode her all the way down the Merrimack River. So here we are, we're at Triangle Pond. Leah, do you see anything in the water?
I see fishes.
See some fish down there?
I see a stick.
Anybody see a big turtle's head anywhere?
Yep. Right in front of your face. Right here. Right here. Daddy has a big...
Hey guys, have you seen any big turtles around? Yeah, how big? How big of that? What's the biggest turtle you've seen here? So I'm taking my daughters here, Adriana and Leah, and we're in search of Big Bertha. It's a huge turtle that's supposed to live in Stevens Pond. It's like supposedly over 100 years old. I bet she's about 4 feet big. What's the biggest turtle you've seen? Oh, this is your first time? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times she's over in this Triangle Pond. And so girls, this is Wire Hill. Your dad and all his friends used to come up here when they were in high school. You having fun?
Yeah.
Pretty cool up here, huh?
Yeah.
So this is the other end of the lake. We've just gone around Stevie's Pond right now. And you can see way on the other end there are the guys that we saw fishing. And we're wondering if Big Bertha is still over there or if she's come all the way down this way. Right over here, we have a pipe. It's down in the water. It goes to the other side of the street, which is Mill Pond. All right? And you can see where those people are walking all the way down there. The other end of Mill Pond. There's a little pipe down there. And that goes all the way past the high school and drains into Sutton Pond. And we're going to go take a look at that next. Maybe we'll see Big Bertha. You see Big Bertha down here at all? Any sign in the water? Adriana?
I see bubbles.
There's an egret down there on the dock.
Bubbles.
Probably waiting for some fish, huh?
Bubbles.
Over that. It's not much of a ledge there. See any, this is Mill Pond.
Look at all the fishes.
Any sign of Big Bertha? Okay, so this is coming out of Mill Pond, all right? And you can see the pipes down there. This is coming from Stevie's Pond, all right? Goes down Goes across the street here. Across the street. And it goes all the way over to the high school. North Andover High School. You can see the overpass down there. So Big Bertha would travel all the way down this river, little stream, and out to the other side of the high school. So here we are, right? We just came from Mill Pond. We followed the trail of Big Bertha from the Triangle Pond into Stevie's, and then from Stevie's through Mill Pond out to Osgood Street, and now we're at Chickarine Road, and we're looking across the street. There's the North Andover High School, okay? But right directly across the street is where we left off from Osgood Street, and it goes right under the highway, and it comes right out over here on the other side of Chickarine Road, and then it heads all the way towards High Street. There's Adriana making a face. She's very interested right now. And now we're going to follow this all the way to Sutton's Pond. See if we can find that next. And that's how Big Bertha gets out into the Merrimack River. Follows this little stream. Okay, girls. So, we just came from the North Andover High School. You can see down to Chickarine Road. Girls, you're going to get off that gate right now, okay, before you get in big trouble. All right. So now, let's recap. Big Bertha lives in the Triangle Pond, goes over to Stevie's, then goes through the pipe over to Mill Pond, goes through the little stream at Mill Pond, across Osgood Street, and then runs back along the high school through that little stream, and then comes out onto Chickarine Road, and past McDonald's, and past the condominiums, and down to Sutton Pond. And you can see right here is we're on the top of High Street. Okay, girls, why don't you take a look and see if you can see Big Bertha down there anywhere. Pretty big turtle. You wouldn't miss her if you saw her. And you can see all the way down. The water is traveling.
Daddy, can you get the geese on video?
Under the mills.
I'm going to go
There are the geese.
geese.
Alright, we're going to follow it under the building. What did you two just do? Look at them, they're all... What did you just do? They're coming back for us. They're coming back for us. We're on the other side, across from the bridge. We're at the mills. You can see right there the water goes down and under the building. We'll follow that around. Okay, Adriana, Leah. So now we're on the other side. Here we are at Sutton Pond. We're on the other side of the mills. Now, let me tell you a story, okay? When I was a kid here, I was with Joe Abernathy, and he was my friend. And okay, and Leah, can you let me tell my story? So we were right here on this spot, right across from Sutton Pond. This used to be Kennick's right here. Kennick's, I think, mill building. And right here, Joe Abernathy got a hook on the shell of Big Bertha, and we started pulling him in, and we had him all the way up to this spot, right on shore. And we were making sure that we didn't pull the line too hard because we knew it would snap. And we had that big turtle, and he must have been about 3 or 4 or 5 feet then. He was huge. We were pulling him in, but then all of a sudden the line snapped, and he walked back into the water. She walked back into the water, and we didn't see her again at this pond. She probably went back to the triangle pond. So we might want to recap right now. Big Bertha, we believe, lives in the triangle pond right next to Stevens. And Stevens Pond, at the end of it, runs through a little pipe and goes into Mill Pond. And Mill Pond runs all the way over by the way of a little stream over to Osgood Street. And that goes past the high school, underneath Osgood Street and along the high school, and out to Chickering Road, which is 125, right next to the North Andover High School. And then that goes from the North Andover High School to the other side of this mill building here on High Street, and I think it's Thurber's Ave. And then it goes underneath the mill building and ends up here in Sutton Pond. And we'll take a look at the other side of Sutton Pond as it goes underneath the bridge, and I think we have a waterfall down here. Did you spot some turtles? 2 of them, because I'll tell you what we're doing is I grew up in North Andover, and my Grandpa Ernie told me the story of about this turtle, Big Bertha, who's about 5 feet big. And Big Bertha lives over near Stevens Pond, in the triangle pond right next to it. And we're going from the Stevens Pond, and I'm showing my daughters how Stevens Pond actually empties all the way over to here into Sutton Pond. It goes right into the river.
I heard about the big one at Stevens Pond, but there's one sitting on the rock, but the big one we just gave bread to.
Oh, we'll have to go take a look at him. And now get a load of this. This is the legend. The legend is that my Grandpa Ernie actually rode this 4 or 5 foot big turtle down the Merrimack River, and that's why we're trying to find him. So maybe we'll see a turtle over here. Maybe that's one of Big Bertha's babies down there, huh? You think? There he is right there in the corner. Kind of difficult to see him because he blends in. He's pretty good size, though. Now, this is the other side of Sutton Pond, and it's flowing down this little waterfall into the river. We'll take a look on this side. There's another turtle right over here. Yeah. And he's down in the water somewhere. Oh, he's big. He's big. He's coming right up now.
See the claws?
Yeah. Oh. There he is, underneath there. Right there on the...
He's going under the bridge.
He's going under the bridge. Okay? He's coming around now.
Right there.
Okay, thank you very much. See him there in the water? Now, Big Bertha is much bigger than that, so these might be nieces and nephews, maybe. Pond again. All right, I'm going to give you some French fries. French fries, Lily? Break them up though into small pieces. Okay. He's down there. Watch him now. Ooh, look at the fish. Well, looks like the fish are getting all the, I bet you he'll, oh, he's right under there. I see him over the edge. There he comes. See him? He's going to come up. He's looking up. See? There he is. He's chomping now. There he is. He's coming up for a little bite. I guess he likes McDonald's French fries. There he goes. Ooh, chomp. Oh, I'm sorry. I get so excited. I just threw them all down there. Can you throw another one? There he goes. See if the guy on the other side is around. There he is, down there.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get another McDonald's French fry.
Let's see if we can get a closer look. No?
Sure.
Oh, wait a sec. Here's some bread down here. Hold on. Let me grab it. I'll throw it right over to him, okay? You didn't even see it.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the car to get another one.
Again, moving around. What do you think he's chewing at? Wow, he's got a big head, huh?
French fry. There's a French fry with food on it. Ready?
He's kind of slow, isn't he? Oh, he's got the bread. Oh, the french fry's right there. Right in front of his mouth. And he's chomping at it. Maybe that's Big Bertha's little girl, Nancy. He's got two in his mouth now. Maybe we should give him a Big Mac. Maybe we should give him a Big Mac. It's a big double-decker hamburger with everything on it. Well, we found, I think, the little Berthas anyway. So you know what? We're going to follow this downstream, okay? And this is going to go by the Bradstreet School. That's where Daddy used to go to school when he was in the 1st to 5th grade. You know that? And you know what's back behind the school, the Bradstreet School? The Dizzy Bridge. I wonder if the Dizzy Bridge is still there. We just left Sutton's Pond, and we came up to Irving Road. This is where Grandpa Ernie used to live. The house used to be red. There used to be a little basketball hoop out here, and this whole yard right over here was his. Where this house is, all there was a fence to this house over here, the brown one, and there used to be pine trees all along the side, and we used to climb the pine trees. And the big house in the back used to have ducks. We used to go over there. We used to chase the ducks, and the ducks would come out and try to bite at us. Grandpa Ernie and EJ used to have a dog, Goliath, and Goliath used to come out and chase the balls when we played wiffle ball. And you see that fence over there at the Brown house? Every time we hit a wiffle ball over the Brown house, the old man that lived there would come out and yell at us. Yeah. All right. Okay, this is the inside of Grandpa Ernie's house. It's getting done over. I remember that's where he used to watch television. And there's his basement down there, where he used to do all his projects. All right. Well, thank you. Gracias. Thank you. He's doing the whole inside over. It looks like no work has ever been done to the house. It looks a lot different. And here's the basement. Way down in here, you can see inside the basement. We used to shoot the BB gun down there, cans. We used to build birdhouses. Yeah, right in there. What do you think, Leely? See in there? See? Here's the deck. Here's the porch. Well, it's the old porch, yeah. You can see all the work on all the old boards. Looks like it still has all the lead paint. All right, this is the Bradstreet School. This is where Dad went to school. Over there in the corner, that's where Mr. Deedy challenged us all to a melee fight with on wiffle ball bats. He challenged the whole 5th grade class, and he went around like a lunatic and beat us all up with wiffle ball bats. That's where we played kickball. This is the back of the building, because right now we're looking for the stream as it heads out to the Merrimack. We used to run around this corner when we came home from Bradstreet School. And we used to run to see the trains. Sometimes the trains would be 70 to 100 cars long. And this big bully, Arthur Lum, used to chase Clay Reynolds and I home from school every day. Clay Reynolds, remember Clay? And you know what? See where that dumpster is? There used to be a telephone, like an outdoor telephone, and you put money in it to make a phone call. They don't have too many of those around anymore. But your dad and Clay used to run to see who could get to it first, because we'd always check to see if there was any change that somebody left in the change return. Because after your phone calls, if you had time left, they would give you change, and some people wouldn't check. So the first one who got there would check, and if they got there first, they'd get all the money.
Dad,
right?
who was up there first?
It was even. Clay and I were always tied at everything. Now here's the river, right? And you can see it's going under the road, right? And it's going all the way over here across Sutton Street. Okay, we're going to follow it up to the waterfall. The waterfall down here. Come on.
Could it fall over?
Well, there was always the rumor that, like, a few kids that had fallen off of it. Yeah. And when we were just at the Bradstreet School, and I was just talking to a man over there, he said they closed the bridge 15 years ago. They took it down, and they decided after people lit it on fire a few times that was it. They didn't want the bridge around. Now let's see if we can see the waterfall. It looks like all the brush and trees have grown over it. There's a little waterfall in here. There it is. Right in through here. See it?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Can we check if there's any turtles?
And it's got a big stone overpass. Yeah, let's go see if we can see some turtles. We're going to the parking lot. Yeah.
And there any
Who knows? Maybe Big Bertha is out there right now. And you can see, we got to watch out. You don't want to fall down there, right? So there's the waterfall. Goes all the way down there. This is from Sutton's Pond. Let's see if we can see anything over here. Yeah. Watch out. Watch out. We can go right up here. Cool. There it goes. Hey, hey, hey. You can fall on both sides, right? The kids used to cut through this path. There's a waterfall. Now, I don't see any turtles around here, do you? Now, I bet you if we walk over here, we can look at where the Dizzy Bridge used to be. Okay, we'll walk back here. Oh, this would be a great, there it is. There it is. See, you can't see it, but you see the, right over there? Yeah. Okay, so you see where those, posts are coming out of the pond?
Yeah.
Well, those used to go up like 20 feet high, and there used to be an old railroad track that went over it. Yeah. Okay? And you could walk across the pond. You could walk right over it. And the scary part, and the reason they called it the Dizzy Bridge, was because one, it was so high, and two, because a lot of the cross beams on it had broken off or were rotted out. So when you walked on it, you seemed like you were so far up high, and you were always nervous that you might fall off into the water, and it always made you kind of dizzy, because you were always looking down, hoping that nothing would break and you wouldn't fall through into the water, like all the other kids who have fallen through before. I don't know. They say you still might find them in the water today. Their ghosts might rise up and haunt anybody crossing the bridge. Sutton Street, right? We just looked at the Dizzy Bridge, well, the remnants of the Dizzy Bridge. And this is under Sutton Street, right next to the Sutton Street Citgo station. And this is flowing down and almost to the Merrimack River. I'm going to follow it around if we can. Now we're going over the train tracks. Ding 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 ding. Down this way. Now I think it comes out this way. We have to figure it out. Maybe we can ask these girls down here.
Yeah, like don't know anything.
I said they might. They might know. Okay. Excuse me. Do you know if this pond that comes through under the bridge, does that go out to the Merrimack River somewhere near here? You know, okay. That's okay.
Told ya. Told ya.
You were right.
I know.
Teenage girls aren't too smart. All right. So let's see what's down this way. I think this is going down to the...
Wait,
I don't know, though. Is it down? I think we are on the wrong track. Yeah? No, it's no. It's down here. It's down here. Check it out. Here's the Merrimack River. It is so down here. Now the thing is where did the stream go? A plane's coming from the North Andover airport. Okay, let's follow it. So it comes all the way down here. All right. And this is the Merrimack River. Okay. Now, I think we lost the stream. Maybe if we follow that path, we can find it. But, this is where it kind of smells down here, doesn't it? Oh, it sounds like... Don't be careful going down there. Maybe we can find where the stream comes out down here. Why don't you go down on your butts? Oh, there's a lot of glass? Oh, okay. Why don't you walk in the sand, Leah? So, on the left. Yeah? Like this. Go like this. Just go slow. So do you live in North Andover? Okay. And have you ever heard of the legend of Big Bertha? Huge turtle. Like, it's over 100 years old. And it lives up in, are you familiar with Stevens Pond? Okay, so Stevens Pond runs, well, you know the little triangle pond next to Stevens Pond? Okay, so that's where Big Bertha has always lived, but it makes its way down to the river. From there, did you know that Stevens Pond connected to the Merrimack River? Okay, it goes from, do you know where Mill Pond is? It's the condos near Stevens Pond? Okay, so there's a pipe that goes from Stevens Pond through a little stream at Mill Pond, and you know where Osgood Street is, where the high school is? Okay, well it goes under Osgood Street, and there's a pond that runs along the high school football field, like to the side of that, all the way over to Chickering Road, where McDonald's is. It's on the left, there's a stream, okay, it runs through there, it runs all the way to the mill buildings. Do you know where Sutton Pond is? Runs into Sutton Pond, okay, then behind the Bradstreet School, through, down one of the waterfalls on Sutton Street, right, okay, and then through, we just followed it across to the Citgo station, and we lost it. It comes, I don't know if it goes left or right of here. It sounds like it's over there, though. It's dumping into Merrimack. But anyway, so this big, this huge turtle, it's like 6 or 7 feet. Yeah. My Grandpa Ernie used to tell me stories how he rode this turtle down the Merrimack River. And how he followed it from Stevens Pond all the way down here. He finally captured it, jumped on its back, and rode it down the river. Do you think that could be true? Possibly. Yeah, pretty big one? Alright. Okay, so we're still at the Merrimack River. There's the bridge. We followed the path of Big Bertha, right up to the Merrimack River. And this must be where Grandpa Ernie captured Big Bertha, finally. Thought he was done, and rode her all the way down to Plum Island. The girls found out where the river came out to. There it is, finally. We're at the grand finale. Down here on the riverbank. There it is. No, we can't climb over there. If you fall in, you'll end up at Plum Island. But there's the big pipe. Pretty cool.
What's this pipe?
Did you see the big pipe? Yeah. Look at it. Kneel down and see it. Look at it. Here comes another train as my daughters are running right into it. I should probably tell them to stop. Well, we had a wipeout. That can't be good. Adriana, stop right there. Leah, are you okay, honey? Let's see, what happened? Is it the knee or the hand? No, it's not too bad. You scraped a little skin on the finger. Okay. Yeah, you want me to pick you up? Ready? Wow, is that loud, huh?